Okay, thanks everybody for tuning in. I realize that it's the night before a long weekend, night before a holiday, so I really appreciate that you're here with us, and especially our two speakers, Kim and Tamara. So I really thought that it was important for us to have a little chat about getting to promotions the regular way, because there's in team synergy in general, there's so much emphasis on the fast track way of getting to promotions, and as well we see like all these people hitting promotions, and really we don't know the backstory behind that. So to just kind of love on everybody and on ourselves and be aware that not everybody fast tracks to promotion levels, and that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. There's other ways to get there, and those ways are perfectly acceptable as well. I myself didn't fast track to anything. I fast tracked to senior sales coordinator, but really there's no way to slow track to senior sales coordinator. So I didn't fast track to anything. But 2 years into the biz, I am like just blown away by how well I'm doing. To toot my own horn, blown away at how well I'm doing in this business. And really it's just consistency and never giving up. So first off, we'll have Kim share her story about her less than ideal start. So if you want to unmute yourself and go ahead, Kim.
Cool. Can you hear me?
Yep.
Oh, I think that froze me.
Yeah, I think it did.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, Kim.
Okay, now I'm back.
Okay, good.
I was like, oh, I guess my Wi-Fi doesn't like me talking. Okay. So I started this business January 20, about a year and a half ago. That's my timeline. And I didn't join this business at all to work it like a business. About a month into me being on the product, I noticed that I had amazing benefits with it. And then I knew that it was a network marketing company. So I kind of looked into it and realized that even if I did nothing at all with the business, I would be making money back on my own personal order with no sales minimums. So that's what sold it to me. I was up in the Yukon, so I hadn't been to any events, hadn't known anything about the company. So I signed up under the link that Cindy had given me for research for the product and sent her a message apologizing for joining the business. I knew nothing about it. And when she sent me a message back being really excited about it, I was completely confused. And so she was excited to have a new team member, and I kind of just was really marketing because I didn't sign up for business. I wanted a discount. So when Cindy was asking me to make Facebook posts and just encouraging me to work it as a business, it didn't click for me because I was so worried about what my friends would think that I was trying to sell them something that it kind of really held me back. She was really good, and she got me on three-way calls with Michelle and Sandy, and they were really encouraging. So I left to Central America, and I had this heart-to-heart with Sandy, and she made me think like, yeah, when you're at your yoga teacher training, you can share with everybody there, and it's such a great opportunity for yoga instructors. And so I thought going traveling would be an amazing opportunity. And when I got down there, I had my heart set on hosting a Facebook party, and I was living in like a shack kind of, like it was a really cute one, but it had like a grass roof, no Wi-Fi, and I planned out this Facebook party, put my heart into it, sent out a mass invite to my friends because I knew how hard I worked on this party, but I didn't send them messages to let them know what it meant to me and why I was doing it. I just sent looked along the list and clicked all the people that I wanted to see like the heart I put into this Facebook party. And then I went to the city for the day and got Wi-Fi. And this party, like a few people interacted with it. But other than that, nothing happened. People didn't know what a Facebook party was. A lot of them said, I really like that day that you posted all those interesting health facts. Why did you stop doing it? Because they thought it was just like a new Facebook kind of group that I made about health facts. So nobody really understood it. And so I thought it was like a massive failure. I didn't do anything at all then in the business for 9 months. In that time, I had gotten my mom on the product. My dad was still a bit resistant, but I'd kind of forced my mom to go on the product within my time so that I could get the DD, so I could get the 6%, because I realized the benefit in that. And then I got the shakes and the bars in the summertime. And then it wasn't until Cindy did something really good, because at this time I had signed up for 3 different network marketing companies last year. And all of them were great companies with great products, but the difference is that Juice Plus's compensation plan and marketing plan beats out all of them. And then Cindy as an upline stuck with me, and none of those other uplines, like they didn't consistently coach me like Cindy did and give me the resources like Cindy did. And that was a big difference. And what I realized is that I had a lack of focus in my business because I was just doing all these things that I thought were awesome. I wasn't going forward with Juice Plus because I had way too many things on my plate and I was trying to succeed in way too many areas. So then I got to an event because Cindy had said like that was the game changer for her. And I was like, well, Cindy says that this will change everything, then I'm going to try it because nothing's working for me so far. Like the messages I'd sent to my friends, they had mostly thought that I was trying to scam them. And that really hurt. And so I just didn't know how to talk to people. And I just thought like that it was one of those dreams you see of like the people that do well in this business are way here and I may never get there. So I went to this event in Kelowna and Cindy couldn't go, but the NMDs that were there, Sandy and Barb, welcomed me like I was like a child coming home from college. They gave me big hugs, made me feel so welcome. They like invited me to all the activities, and I just thought like I was so honored that I'd done nothing with this business and I sucked so bad at it, but they were treating me like I was at the top of the company too. And that kind of changed it for me. I saw like the culture of the people that were here, and I realized that it was so much more than a business. And then I just started going. In the month of September, I went to 3 or 4 of Natalie Baldock's events, and the first regional I went to in Sylvan Lake, I was so shy that I met a few people, but Cindy went to talk to people, and I was like a puppy dog left and then like talking to someone, or you could get in your car and go, because I was way too anxious to go and meet anybody at that regional. So I just got in my car and drove off. And fast forward now to the regionals, like I walk in the door and I get a million hugs, and I'm so thankful to everybody in this community for helping me with my social anxiety, because it's been a huge personal growth. Then the month after that Sylvan Lake Regional and all those events I went to, I was really fired up and I was gunning for that VF promotion. And that was 9 months after I had started the business. And so I was just so happy that the company offers you the time to do it in any 30-day period, because that 9 months later is almost like a whole year. And so I was sitting in a chalet in Switzerland and working with Cindy on my points, and I was short. I had ordered a Tower Garden. I had messaged all my friends. So then I had to start the scary messages of messaging them and saying what this promotion would mean to me, and if they were ready to order Juice Plus, what it would mean if they ordered it today. Everybody was receptive. Nobody thought that they were being sold short, and that blew me away because it was so scary to send that message. And I sent it to a few people, and the people that didn't message back right away sent messages apologizing that they couldn't help me out. And it was like, people want to help other people. And those weren't even people in the business. They were just like friends. And so that was really cool. In the end, I had to even order my own like extra order of chewables to hit my VF promotion, which I think that when I signed up for the business, I wasn't ready for the business, and that kind of held me back. And so I had all this personal growth to do before I could excel in the business. And I've had a girl sign up and fast track to VF in 2 weeks. And it's because she knew what she was signing up for and she was committed to it, and she didn't have all those things holding her back. And then my SC promotion again, I was really gunning for it, and I didn't do it in the 4 months. I luckily made it in the 6 months, but I had 2 girls that had came to the Camrose Regional, and they were both excited to hit VF, and they were both really good friends of mine. And One of them I encouraged to do all her points herself, and the other one I helped with a couple of orders. And then the difference between those two friends is the friend that I encouraged to do all her points herself, she started hosting her own events and seeing the vision, and the other friend has dropped off and lost all her customers and has no drive for the Juice Plus business. And they were both gung-ho at that time. So I really learned about empowering your team, even though you want to help them and you really want to like get them that promotion. It's so important to empower your team members, just like Cindy always like empowers me and just coaches me. And so now I'm sitting at SC, and it was amazing also at that Sylvan Lake Regional when I was like really wanting VF for like 9 months now. I saw all of you girls get recognized for your promotions, and I was thinking like you're all from really small towns, and you're all hitting this promotion. And if it's like a numbers game, like I've traveled around the world, I have friends in like unlimited amount of countries that are all travelers, like lots of them are entrepreneurs, like lots of great connections. And I had to realize like the only thing that's holding me back from going forward is myself.
Yeah, that's so true. Thanks so much for sharing, Kim. Like, I didn't know that about you until you shared that with me at an event like a month ago. And I was like, I was just blown away because like everybody else, I see the highlight reel, and I'm sure people just see the highlight reel of me too, but I see the highlight reel and I'm like, holy crap, this girl has no fear. She posts about anything and everything, and oh my God, like I don't think I could ever post on Facebook like she does. But then to hear that like you were really reluctant to do that and afraid that you were selling to your friends and you didn't, you know, fast track in your first 30 days, which I just assumed you did because you're so on fire now, right? So thank you so much.
Like one video, oh sorry.
Go ahead.
The video I posted the other day, I immediately, like it was a Facebook Live video. It got over like, I think 40 shares and over 3,000 views. I texted my friend immediately after that and said, please go watch it right now. I think I need to take it down. Like even the highlight reels and the successes you see, a lot of it is just having that fear and having the support so that you can push through your fear in like a healthy way.
That's so true. Cool. Thank you, Kim. Thank you so much. Okay, so now I'm going to talk about all the different ways to hit promotions, because like I said, we tend to focus on the fast track way, which is, it's an exciting way to go to things and it gets you a bonus, which who doesn't want a bonus? But like I said, it's okay not to fast track to stuff. So we'll start with DD. Of course, the fast track to DD is to get 500 promo points in 30 days. And just like with most things in this business, you can restart at any time. So it's any 30-day chunk. And then the way that most people don't know about, the regular way, is to get 2,000 promo points over time. There's no time limit on it. And remembering that promo points are the big ones. So 235 for a trio order. Then once you've done that, you'll want to get to VF. So there's a few different ways of getting to VF. Your fast track team building bonus. So if you ever see the acronyms for things, it's FTTBB, VF, fast track team building bonus. And that's your 2,500 promo points in 30 days. And that can be any combination of products, but if there is a Tower Garden in there, it's only 625 points from a Tower Garden that can count towards that 2,500 promo points for that fast track. And once you do that, you're going to get a $300 bonus. And just like with almost anything in this business, you can restart for that. Another way that they just introduced is to do it with Tower Gardens. So if you're going to do your fast track team building bonus to your VF with Tower Gardens, it's 3,500 promo points, but you can use, it can all be from Tower Gardens if you want. The only stipulation is it has to be Tower Gardens in 4 different households. So you can't place like 6 Tower Gardens in a school and get there. Yeah, so 4 different addresses for that. And it can include any combination of products. So it can be Juice Plus capsules, Juice Plus Complete, Juice Plus bars, and Tower Gardens. But if you want to use more than 625 promo points from a Tower Garden, then you're going to have to get 3,500 promo points for that fast track. Okay, and now we'll get into what they call this the fast track way. It's just fast track, not fast track team building bonus, just fast track. And that is to get 2,000 promo points in 60 days. So if you get 2,000 promo points in 60 days, you can also be promoted to VF, but there's no bonus for it. And then there's, along with that, there's kind of another sneakier, not sneakier, there's another way that's less common, not as many people know about it. So if you've already done your fast track to DD, so you've gotten your 500 promo points in a 30-day chunk, let's say you got them in January, then you just slowed right down and you didn't make one of the other two ways to VF. At any point after that, you can then get 1,500 promo points in a 30-day period, and that will get you to VF as well. Because what they're doing, they're saying, so in January, got your 500 promo points, you're a DD, and now it's slowed right down. And then in June, you did some more work and you got 1,500 more promo points. Then you can get your promotion to VF because it's a total accumulated of the 2,000 promo points in 60 days. The 500 were from 30 days before, but you already did that, so you don't have to redo it. And then the 1,500 are now from a different 30-day chunk. So hopefully that makes sense to you guys. We can go over questions after. And so both those ways are called the fast track way. If you're looking at any of the forms and stuff. And then the regular way to hit a VF promotion is 6,000 promo points over time. So my mom actually just hit her VF promotion, and yeah, awesome. And the way that she hit it, she's been in the business longer than I have. I'm under her actually. The way that she hit her VF promotion is 6,000 promo points over time. So that's 2 years of her and my dad both being on the trio. But she gets her VF, she gets her commission. Okay, so this one is also kind of, sometimes people have trouble with this one, the VFQ bonus. So once you're a VF, you need to qualify your business. And when you've qualified your business for 2 months in a row, you're eligible for another bonus. So if you fast track team building bonus to VF, so that's your 2,500 promo points way, or your 3,500 promo points way, then you are eligible for a $300 bonus if you qualify your business within 4 months of starting with the Juice Plus company, basically. If you do it within 6 months, then you get a $200 bonus. Now, okay, I had to look at my notes for this one because this is kind of new stuff. So if you're a VF and you didn't fast track, so you either went the 6,000 promo points over time or the 2,000 promo points in a 60-day chunk, you can still qualify, get your qualified bonus for keeping your business qualified for 2 months. But the cool thing about that is because you haven't hit any prior bonuses, you don't have any deadlines on this. So if you made VF the regular way, you then have like unlimited time when you qualify your business. If you do it for 2 months in a row, you're eligible for a $300 bonus. So that's really cool. And then we'll talk about sales coordinator. So the fast track team building bonus to sales coordinator is 20. So the fast track team building bonus to sales coordinator, you need to have 2 VFs under you who use the fast track team building bonus to get there. So who did it with the 2,500 promo points way. And you're also going to need to have a total accumulated of 8,000 promo points underneath you. So that's accumulated from you and anybody else, any of your distributors underneath you. And then the regular way to get your sales coordinator promotion is to have 3 separate DD legs under you. So 3 separate distributors who have hit direct distributor under you, and a total of 12,000 promo points accumulated over time. So that's it. I hope that makes sense to everybody. Are there any questions? If you have a question, maybe unmute yourself. Okay, no questions. All right, we'll move on to Tamara then, because Tamara's got a pretty awesome story. Tamara's, she just made senior sales coordinator last month. There was a pretty huge promotion. Senior sales coordinator is a huge promotion for anyone. But yeah, I won't talk anymore. Tamara, tell us your story.
All right. Well, can you guys see me okay? I'm just walking here. The sun's going to be behind me for a few minutes.
Yeah, we can see good enough.
Oh, perfect. I started taking Juice Plus in October of 2014 and signed up as a business rep, I believe, right away too, and did not get it. We'll flat out say that right now. I had no idea what this could do for me. I was so busy trying to just survive what I was doing. I had no clue what I was doing. So I had a full-time job working for a company that was actually like a job and a half. I was working so many hours. And then I also ranched with my family, as you can tell. So I was beyond busy. And I was also in a really big mental funk. I would actually almost say I was depressed because I was in a rut. And I didn't realize it. And I didn't realize how badly I was run down and how big of a rut I was until I started to feel better. And then when I started to feel better, I started to kind of question everything in my life, like my job, my where I was working, everything. And I kind of just went, well, why am I doing this? This is crazy. So I actually had a girl, Della, fast track underneath me and went past me. And to be honest with you, that kind of shook the nerves a bit. And I was like, holy man, I can't do this. I'm so busy at everything else. I'll fail at this too. And I really had a lot of self-doubt going on and really didn't know how to deal with it. But then I had another teammate sign up underneath. She actually, I can't remember what happened, but I started to get, oh, I know what happened. Drew has been awesome and just kept dripping on me. And I started to get confident and started to talk to people and started looking out for other team. And one of my good friends signed up.
Sorry, Tamara, I want to back up a little bit. Sure. So she had a distributor underneath her fast track to VF. So because your distributor is underneath you, their points count towards you. If you have somebody under you who fast tracks to VF and you're not out of VF already, all you have to do is get 625 promo points of your own. So that's 3 orders. That's it. That's all Tamara had to do. So I was like just banging my head against the wall. But it just goes to show if you're not ready, you're not ready. Sorry, Tamara. I just had to.
No, you're right, Drew. I totally forgot about that. And you're right, because I honestly, I didn't even know that. Like I had no clue. So when I was working as a consultant and a rancher and everything, when I do something, I jump in 120%. So to do 3 things at 120%, I just felt like I was going to fail and I couldn't do it. And just really a lot of self-doubt and a lot of just no belief in myself. But Drew was amazing. And Drew just kept saying, no, you can do this. Yep. Here's an event. Let's go to this. Let's go to that. She even put Dell underneath me. And like Drew said, she fast tracked and I didn't know what that meant. I didn't know any of that. So like as soon as I started to feel like myself again, I really started to go, okay, why am I driving to Red Deer? Because our ranch is in Longview and I worked in Red Deer. So that's 2 hours one way every weekend. I wasn't building a bank account. I like I have great friends there. I met Drew there, but it wasn't filling that hole in my life kind of thing. And I just started kind of going, why am I doing this? This is crazy. And then a couple of things happened at work, and I was like, well, why am I doing this? And then I started telling a few people here and there, and I started to see my paycheck grow, and I was like, oh, maybe I can do this. And Drew just kept dripping on me. And like I said, I started to believe in myself. I went and looked for a team. My good friend Kim joined up, and that was just so awesome. We got to work, because we're both in the same area. We got to work together on a couple of events and just talk back and forth. And the community really pulled me out of that rut and really picked me up. And my paycheck really started to grow. And about the same time, I actually met my other half, and I started to see, like, Drew moved up to Redwater and had her farm with her kids and her husband. And I thought, that's what I want. That's where I want to be. I want to be right here where I am. And my other job was fantastic. They let me work from home. They were great. But when I was here, I was worried about being there and vice versa. And I'm not, like, right now, I'm not worried about any of that. It's one. And it made sense to me. And it made sense that no matter where I go, because my boyfriend's in Lethbridge, if I move there, my paycheck comes with me. So I don't have to worry about going and finding a new job. I don't have to worry about, working for his parents and depending on that. I can stand on my own 2 feet, and that's something that's really important to me. And so Drew was like, hey, you're close to senior sales. We should maybe go for this. And I thought, yep, let's do it. And we talked every day. And some days I was like, I can't do this, but it's not going to happen. And she just kept encouraging me and loving on me. And I really, like Kim said, figured out that it's important to encourage your team and love on your team and let them do it for you. And my best friend signed up, and between the two of us, 4 of us, 5 of us, we're just taking on the world. And it feels so good because I'm helping people do what they want to do with their lives. And that to me was like, I got to do this because I can be a helper and not get taken advantage of. Like, I'll get rewarded for being a helper. And for me, that's huge, because I'm a helper at heart, and I'm really, really seeing this. And I had a friend die of cancer last year, and I'm sick of watching people be sick. So between the two, being that and being a helper, that's what got me fired up. That's what really got me going. And just the idea that this paycheck will come with me wherever I go, and it'll let me do whatever I want to do. Like, we went to Montana for a surprise shopping spree weekend, and we're going to go to Hawaii this year. And, when Drew helps me get to my goal, it helps to get to her goal. And everything just clicked for me. So it took me a while to see the vision, but now that I have it, I'm not letting go, and I'm sharing it with everybody that I can, because it's just so much fun. That's all I got, Drew.
But it took, like, I don't even know how long it was before you got to sales coordinator. Do you know?
Oh, I think it was like a year and a half. It was brutal. Yeah. Like, if anybody has the right to smack somebody upside the head, Drew has that right for me. So.
But it just, like, and Kim said it too, you just don't, like, you're not going to work it unless you see it, and people see it in their own time when they're ready. And it might not be when they sign up for the business, but this business holds a place for you until you're ready to step into it, basically. And your upline and your community and your sidelines, they all will hold a place for you until you're ready to step into it. And
yeah, and that was huge. Like, we have a couple teammates that, like you said, Kim, it's the personal growth. And once you get past that obstacle or that block, man, you just fly. And that's what it was for me too. And it was the team that pulled me out of that. So I can't say enough.
Cool. Thank you so much for sharing, Tamara. So Tamara's like, just shy of 2 years in now, and senior sales coordinator, like, on track for the rest of it, because she's so in it now. She just, she gets it, she sees it. So there's value in all the time that it takes to get there. So thanks so much, guys, for tuning in. I'm going to stop the recording now, and I'll unmute it.